Imagine sending an important text message to a friend. Hours pass, no reply. The screen stays blank, and suddenly, your mind starts filling the silence. You start telling yourself stories. Maybe they're ignoring you. Perhaps they're angry. You might have said something wrong. Nothing has actually happened yet. There are no facts, and there is no evidence. But your brain has already reached a definitive conclusion. Most of us like to believe we operate as rational creatures who make careful, objective decisions based on reality. But biology tells a different story. Your brain prioritizes self-protection over objective truth. That is the moment emotions hijack logic. It is why perfectly intelligent people frequently act irrationally. Long before the analytical part of your brain can even boot up, your emotional systems have already taken the wheel. To understand why this happens, we have to look at our hardware. Emotions developed to prioritize survival. They were designed for physical protection, not for accurate threat assessment. Thousands of years ago, feelings like fear and anger gave our ancestors the immediate energy needed to fight or run away from predators. You didn't pause to analyze whether the rustling in the bushes was dangerous. You just ran. When an event happens, your emotional reaction triggers in a fraction of a second. It is fast, automatic, and powerful. Logical processing takes time. It is a slow-moving system that only arrives to analyze a situation long after the emotional reaction has already peaked. Our fast-acting protective hardware hasn't changed, but our environment has. Our biology now interprets a passive-aggressive email with the same intensity it once reserved for a predator in the tall grass. Because modern life changed faster than our instincts did, your brain treats social rejection as a survival threat, triggering an involuntary, exaggerated overreaction. If emotions cause so much chaos in modern life, we might assume humans would be better off operating on pure, cold logic. In the 1800s, Phineas Gage survived a horrifying accident where an iron rod blasted through his skull, destroying his frontal lobe, the emotional regulation center. Stripping away Gage's emotional capacity didn't make him a master of logic. While his IQ remained intact, he lost the ability to assign value to his choices. Without a sense of consequence or priority, even simple decisions like choosing a meal or planning a day became a sequence of impulsive, chaotic actions. This revealed that emotion is a biological prerequisite for reasoning. Without it, the brain can't determine which facts actually matter or which goals are worth pursuing. But this creates a dangerous blind spot. Psychologists call it emotional reasoning. If you feel something strongly enough, your brain activates an interpreter function, treating that temporary feeling as empirical evidence. The emotion actually alters your perception. Think about impulse buying. You purchase something because of how you imagine the status or comfort will make you feel. Then, after the fact, your brain invents rational explanations to justify why you spent the money. In the court of the human mind, logic rarely acts as an objective judge. Instead, emotion presses the gas pedal, and logic steps in as a lawyer, fiercely defending the ruling after it's already been made. Because our emotions dictate our reality so heavily, our attention is highly vulnerable. Outside forces can easily grab the wheel. Algorithms learned a long time ago that fear and outrage keep us engaged. These platforms intentionally keep our emotional systems activated to ensure we stay on the app, regardless of the truth. To protect your mind, you have to stop the emotional autopilot. Suppressing these feelings usually just makes them stronger. The goal is interruption. There is a psychological technique used in therapy where you simply name the emotion out loud. When a wave of panic or anger hits, you use it to create a micropause between the feeling and your physical reaction. Instead of instantly deciding a situation is terrible, you pause and say, "I notice that I am feeling anxious." That tiny shift creates distance. You stop becoming the emotion and you start observing it. Human reasoning is a skill we are still developing, built on top of a foundation of feeling-driven biology. Mastering that single second of pause is how we finally let logic take the lead.